I want to give you a broad question, Chris, and go narrow with it from your research note. If we have EM enthusiasm, is the proxy to watch ADXY, the Asian currency index ex-Japan, or is there certain pairs that give you more information?
Tom, you said it. I think ADXY is one of the most important charts out there. Listen, at the end of the day, if EM is going to work, we can't be in a situation where there's capital flight from emerging markets. And I think the currency market is the best barometer of that. Currencies weakening in EM implies currency flight. That's been the story there over the last number of years. We think that's changing now. We think that part of the world is attracting capital. Now, remember, the EEM, which is the emerging market ETF, is now about 40% China. So a bet on EM is really a bet on China here. I think if you look at this broader to developed Asia as well, our biggest call in that region has been Japan. I mean, Japan is the 30-year breakout that no one's talking about. This is one of the best charts we can find anywhere, and it gets, I think, comparatively very, very little attention. Own Japan. It hasn't worked for 3 decades. It's starting to work right now.
Well, let's get a little bit knee-deep in that just for a moment then, Chris. We could talk Japan. That's what we can do on a program like this. You mentioned EM. Alibaba, biggest weighting is Alibaba on EM at 8-9%. You want to own emerging markets right now? Do you want to own tech? If you want to own Japan, what do you want to own, Chris, when you say things like that? Own EM, own Japan. What do you mean?
I think when you look in Japan, what's remarkable is the diversity of the stocks that have worked. Everything from Sony to Japanese machinery to Japanese robotics. Actually a very, very diverse index. And one of the things when we talk about Japan, most look to the Nikkei 225 as kind of their benchmark. I would encourage viewers, go look at the Nikkei 500. It's the broader version of the Nikkei. It's already above the December 89 highs. So the Nikkei 225 is still 30 or 40% away from the old highs. The Nikkei 500, the broader index, has already broken out. So this move is broad under the surface in Japan. The other thing I would note with respect to Nikkei, largest weight is Toyota. Toyota's been in a range for 5 years. It's on the verge of breaking out of that range. It was in our note this morning, actually, right on the verge of a 5-year breakout. We think global autos, emphasized by that name, is something that you can get paid for here.